The entire account surrounding the Portland hospital has never sat comfortably with people who pay close attention. The descriptions, the timings, the explanations, they were detailed, yes, but strangely inconsistent. From the very beginning, there were quiet questions about whether that hospital was ever truly part of the plan at all. What we were told publicly did not always align with what later emerged. And when details shifted, dates, times, movements, the explanations only became more complicated, not clearer. That alone doesn't prove anything, but it does open a door. And recently, that door was pushed open wider than ever before. Not by a rumor, not by social media speculation, but by a claim from Tom Bauer, a figure known for operating with documentation, not whispers. The claim was stark, that Archie, the child the public believes lives quietly in California, may not actually live there full-time at all. Instead, he may reside in the United Kingdom. If that sentence makes you pause, it's because of what it implies, not emotionally, but structurally. Because if Archie were primarily based in the UK, then the story presented to the public would represent only part of the picture. And that raises a question that refuses to disappear. Where is Archie really living? And why does it matter so much? Before emotion, before theory, before motive, the timeline matters. Because timelines don't bend to narrative. Harry and Meghan married on May 19, 2018. Archie's reported birth date is May 6, 2019. That places conception around August 2018, just months into the marriage. This window is narrow. There is no long separation to hide in, no extended absence, no years of distance. Anything that happened must fit inside that frame, or it doesn't fit at all. From there, speculation divides into possibilities. One theory, and it is only a theory, suggests that Archie is biologically Harry's child, but that Meghan was not the birth mother. That the child was born in the UK and remained there. Under this version, Meghan does not deny the child's existence, but publicly presents the child as hers. If that were true, it would imply an extraordinary level of coordination and an even greater incentive for silence. Because relationships at this level do not exist in emotional isolation, they exist inside systems of power, status, access, and consequence. Remaining married to Prince Harry would not simply mean remaining married. It would mean retaining proximity to the monarchy, global visibility, financial leverage, and historical positioning. Walking away wouldn't just end a relationship. It would end access. In situations like that, silence becomes currency, and knowledge becomes leverage. That does not require forgiveness. It requires calculation. Under that lens, the marriage continuing does not become evidence of harmony. It becomes evidence of balance. A balance where the cost of leaving outweighs the cost of staying. And when leverage exists, it doesn't need to be used loudly. It works quietly, through access, through permission, through absence. But there's a complication no theory escapes. The public has seen a child presented as Archie in the United States. Photographs, footage, moments designed to reinforce a simple narrative. So if Archie were primarily living elsewhere, why show anything at all? This is where the story tightens. Because elaborate deception is risky. Every appearance creates exposure. Every image adds variables. True power usually avoids performance. It prefers silence, which suggests something else entirely. Remove infidelity. Remove betrayal. What remains is another possibility. A consensual surrogacy arrangement based in the United Kingdom. One that did not resolve. If the child remained with the surrogate, then control over access would shift. Attachment would be uneven, and uneven attachment creates leverage, whether intended or not. Yet even this explanation struggles, because if the child had no public role, there would be no need to present one, which leads us to the quiet truth at the center of this story. This isn't about proving one version of events. It's about understanding why certain questions remain unanswered, why timelines feel guarded, why access feels negotiated, why clarity never arrives. Some stories aren't exposed by documents. They're exposed by behavior, by what's protected, by what's avoided, by what's never corrected. And whatever the final truth may be, one thing is clear. This story was never designed to end cleanly. Because unresolved questions keep power exactly where it is. And if this chapter feels unfinished, that's because it is.